Some say the spiritual journey is long, but what if enlightenment is just a U-turn away? People have come to these conclusions that the spiritual process is very difficult because they keep doing the wrong things. You are looking in one direction and trying to be spiritual. Now it is a very long way. You have to go across the universe and come back. On a certain day, a tourist came to a village close by and asked,
"How far is Isha Yoga Center?"
The local village boy said,
"It is 24,985 miles.
What? That far?
The boy said,
Yes, the way you are going. If you turn around, it is just 4 miles.
with the outside world you have realized that unless you do the right thing, it will not work. The same is true with the inside. If you just turn around, it is right here. Because what you are looking for is within you, not outside of you. What is within you, no one can deny you except yourself. Can anyone deny you entry to your own interiority? If it is not happening, you must understand that you have not created the necessary willingness. There is no other reason. When it comes to the outside world, different human beings are capable in different ways. But when it comes to the interiority, all of us are equally capable. It has not happened because you have never paid attention, not because it is difficult or unapproachable, or because you are unqualified. Every human being is equally qualified for inner nature. For external work, whether you want to build a building, cook a meal, or do something else, each one of us is differently capable. But when it comes to inner realities, all of us are equally capable. It has happened to one and not happened to the other, simply because one has not paid attention. That is all.
So this is all the choice you have. You can either do your life willingly or unwillingly. If you do it willingly, it becomes a love affair. If you do it unwillingly, it becomes a rape. If you do it willingly, it becomes your heaven. If you do it unwillingly, it'll become your hell. Yes? That's all the difference, isn't it? Anything that you're doing in your life, if you're doing it willingly, it's a beautiful thing. If it's happening to you unwillingly, it's a horrible thing, isn't it so? So being a volunteer does not mean washing dishes, does not mean cutting vegetables, does not mean this or that. Learning to become willing in all kinds of situations. That you do every moment of your life willingly, not unwillingly. Because the moment unwillingness comes, even if the most beautiful thing is happening to you, it feels like you're being buggered by life. Yes or no? Unwilling, you're unwilling, but we'll push you into heaven, you'll suffer. How do you know you're not already in heaven? Is there any proof? Is there any proof in your hands that this is not heaven? Then, because you're unwilling, even the heaven is ugly. If you're willing, it's very beautiful. And only if you are willing, you become available to grace, otherwise you have to plod every step, which is not easy.
Why enlightenment seems far away.
What is it that's missing? No one is incapable of knowing it. If you were incapable of knowing it, I would not waste my time on you. Believe me, I am very ruthless about those things. If you are incapable completely, you are not a possibility, then I will not waste a moment with you. Have you ever seen me trying to teach meditation to the frogs? I have never wasted a moment with him except in the biology class because I do not see the possibility in him. It is not a question of capability, it is a question of willingness. Someone else cannot give willingness, that is your end of the deal. They may serve you dinner, but unless you are willing to eat, they can only serve. They can say please, but beyond that it does not work. This is also the same thing, but much subtler. We can only offer it to you. It is you who has to become willing. There is no other way. Now the question naturally becomes, what should I do to become willing? Instead of that, it is best to see what you are doing to make yourself unwilling. The nature of life is willingness. Right now, you may not like the person who is sitting next to you, but you are still willing to inhale what they exhale. Even what your mother-in-law exhales, you inhale. Usually when somebody is around that you do not like, you breathe hard. So, especially if your mother-in-law is around, you are inhaling much more than usual. The very process of life is willingness, not just on the level of breath. If you go down to the atomic level, there is a constant transaction with the rest of the existence. Everything that you call as life is a process of willingness. The only place where you have a choice about whether to be willing or not is your mind, and you are screwing that up. If you made your body, your breath, your heart, your liver or kidneys unwilling, you would be dead. Nature kept everything that is vital to your life in its own hands. It gave you only one little thing, but even that, you want to mess it up. The only thing that you have is your mind. You can make it either willing or unwilling for the process of life. With everything else, you have no choice. Anyway, it is willing. I will handle the whole existence for you, but this one thing, your mind, you must handle. Your mind should not get into positions of unwillingness. No, I want to do it, but... That but is the unwillingness. You have to handle this but. To remove that but, you must clearly look at your life. Why is it that you are here?